Skin, esa es bellaquísima. A ver con qué me zamban a mí ahora. Tengo miedo, no quiero jugar.
¿Por quién es mi hija?
Por eso.
Ya me tiraron con Misoroski, ya me tiraron con Félix Hernández, ya me tiraron con Bumida. Y nada más llevo 2 juegos.
A mí me tiraron los dos juegos que gané, me los tiraron los dos con Verlander. Y yo tiré uno con Verlander.
Fernando Tatis
El
Jr.
otro lo
ready
tiré
to get
con
things
Yamamoto,
going.
pero lo tuve que sacar en la cuarta o en la quinta porque estaba barbuleando.
Fly ball center field. Trout making his way towards it. Makes the catch. And one gone. This isn't just any card up next. It's a red diamond. Look at it. See how pretty it is?
Nacho, le voy a dar a por quién en la frente. A la que se le sopla un splitter. Ay, bendito.
Here comes the 0-2. Tried to hold up, but
Pero si no le hice eso,
that's strike three. In the box, Junior Caminero. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1.
No,
This one popped up right side. Schwarber standing under it. Brings it in for the third out. Skeens doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing. Yordan Alvarez in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Alvarez swings and gives it a ride. This one has legs.
Llamamos esto una buena primera impresión.
Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Pujols steps to the plate with a lead thanks to Yordan Alvarez. First pitch of the ball. Rolls it over. Should be routine. One gone here. Up now is Carlos Beltran. He had the chance to play in a pair of World Series during his career. He was a member of the Cardinals in 2013 and won a title with the Astros in 2017. Here comes a pitch. Misses for a ball. That ball is driven hard. Oh, the sound off the bat. It's a perfect blast, and it's out of here. Goodbye, baseball. So now their lead is 2. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate now following the solo home run.
Primer y último juego que va a pichar.
Fights it away.
Diablo.
Primer y último juego que va a pichar.
A ball from Yamamoto. On the ground to Ozzie Albies. And that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Swung on, and Albies drives one deep. I don't think this is staying in the park. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead,
me llevan 3 jonrones. Uno just late, uno early y uno
sends it out. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Sends it to first. That's the third out. So Ozzie Albies leads us off.
Santana me va la cara aquí.
This should be routine for Prince Albert. That's out number 1, and that brings up Mike Trout. Hit hard to third. Over the first, Trout retired. Here's Cody Bellinger at the plate. And the pitch.
Ahora esa mierda ahí.
Swung on, and this one is smacked. Still flying. An automatic double as it hops the wall. Here's Nolan Arenado in the box now. No dice. On the ground to
¡Qué
short.
mierda!
Over to pick it up. Easy out, and that ends the inning. They leave a runner. Back here in a 3-run game. Cole Carrick, the first to hit this inning. That's foul. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield.
Batting eighth, the designated
Mookie
hitter,
Betts up now.
Mookie Betts.
Fights it away. Puts it on the ground to third. Off balance feet, there's one. And it's a double play. Mike Trout up now with the bases empty thanks to some defensive teamwork. First pitch misses the plate. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Pitch out, but nothing doing. Alvarez
Pero
waits.
Santana está bien imposible.
It's 2-0. Swings and clubs one. Still in the air. It bounces off the wall. Trout around third. And he touches home. And it's 4-0.
No te creo las cosas que
Albert
yo veo aquí.
Pujols comes to the plate following the RBI double. Grounded out to short his first time up. Chopper to third. Zips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Denver, number 2 leads off the inning.
Sí.
Swings and makes solid contact.
Eso es lo
They
más
get a
cerca que
leadoff single
estuvieron.
and a base runner to start the third.
Color la estrella de mar.
Adley Rutschman steps in, showcasing his Parallel 4 membership. Runner on the go. Tried to hold up, and they say the bat never went around. Runner on at first, nobody out. Runner on the go again. Uh-oh, the throw went to third. Fly ball. Well struck. Gonna watch it go. Home run. Adley Rutschman. That's the reason you see so many people with the switch-hitting catcher in their lineups. Tatis will see a new baseball in play because we're not going to see that ball that Adley Rutschman just destroyed ever again. Hauls it in for the out.
Periódico mojado le metió Tati.
In steps Yordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging in his first at bat, but that was more his fault and not yours. Don't worry. Attacks the slider. Pujols settling under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Junior Caminera digs in. Didn't tempt you to swing there. Righty kicks and delivers. That's a foul ball. Throws one in the dirt. Still alive at the plate. Not going quietly. In the air to right. Beltran turning on the Jets.
Macho, qué
Pulls it
porquería,
in.
bro.
That ends the frame. The Gamecock. Carlos Beltran at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. Can't forget his moon shot from earlier. Number 34, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the third. Beltran leading off as he swings through it for strike one.
Cabrón, como tú me cantas eso, maldito cabrón.
Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base. Kyle Schwarber in now to face a member of the MLB Draft Series collection. Misses with the first pitch. Pure heat. Two one is the count. Silky. Strike three. You just made a great player look like a rookie out there. Ozzie Albies steps to the plate. 1-0-2 on the gun, and it's foul. All-Stars. One out, one on. On the ground. This could be two. One at second. It's a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. Ozzie Albies leads off the top of the fourth. 0-1 to start. Swings, hits a ground ball to second. Albies over to first, and there's one down. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now. 0 for 1, grounded out in his first at bat, but that wasn't your fault. That was his fault, I'm sure. Skeens goes with the number 1 and misses the bat. That makes it 0-2. Slider misses for a ball.
No, papi, ya Santana el padrote.
Not done yet. Strike three. A strikeout courtesy of the outlier. Cody Bellinger up now. Ripped on the ground to third. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. Welcome back. It's a two-run game. Bobby Witt Jr. leads off playing from ahead. Swings and lifts one to right. Tatis towards foul ground. Brings it in. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff hitter. Carrick in the box now and takes strike one. Swings. It's a ground ball to the left side. Throw to first. Carrick grounds out. Here's Mookie Betts. Hit into a double plays first time up. That's never fun. You know he would like to atone for that. That was filth. Late with the swing there. Fly ball, right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Coors Field. Nolan Arenado steps in the box to start the fifth.
Ay, Dios.
Hits it on the sweet spot. It has some carry to it. Over the wall. It's a weekend classic homer. The off-speed pitch wasn't fooling him. Fouls off the 100-mile-per-hour pitch. 0-1. The pitch. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Cabrón, estabas tirando perfecto y ahora no puedes tirar un strike.
Adley Rutschman in the box with a runner on first. That's the fastball. Been his primary pitch. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from first. Tag safe. Stolen base. Gamecocks tying run at second.
Ay, qué hostia, cabrón.
Adley swings and hits it hard. Back at the wall. Reaches over the fence and steals a homer.
Lambebicho, tira
But he
strike,
won't try
gran
for third,
puta.
staying put with one out. Fernando Tatis Jr. ready to hit. And a base hit laced into right. The run comes in from second. It's 4-4.
Mira,
Jordan
eso te pasa por
Alvarez
bola
at the
corrida,
dish after the
cabrón,
game-tying
qué
single. That's ripped to right, down the line.
Mira,
And that will drop foul.
Me cago en la hostia 30 veces, puñeta.
Here's the pitch.
Me había dado un
And there's a
cabrón
hit.
hit. Esta mierda de juego,
And the lead
cabrón,
runner
toda la
stops at
condición
second.
para que me diera el cabrón hit, me cago en la
Junior
hostia 30
Caminero up
veces.
now with 2 runners on base. Swing
la
and a miss.
fallé.
He was late. Swings and sends out a rocket.
Neta.
That's a hit. And they claim the lead in this weekend classic showdown. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Ozzie Albies strolls to the dish with a lead now, thanks to that important swing we just saw. And there's a foul. On a line. Alvarez tags for home. Mike Trout at the dish. Struck out on a sinker last time. Hit hard up the middle.
No, loco, si a la
Win
madre
over
Bobby,
to
güey.
first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Mike Trout ready to start this inning. Can't secure it.
Arenado deja pasar una bola.
And that turns the lineup over. Alvarez comes up following the leadoff base hit from Mike Trout. 100 miles per hour and foul. The lefty sets, kicks, fires. That was a caffeinated beverage. Swinging a
¡Y a la
drive.
madre!
Home run number 2. Look at it go. It's way out of here. Gone. A multi-home run game performance. Absolutely locked in at the plate in this one. Pujols walks to the plate in an important spot, but now with the lead, thanks to Jordan Alvarez. He's just guessing. Lives to see another pitch. Runs the count to 1-2.
Ya me voy pa'l carajo, en verdad.
He went around. You got
Punto
it.
1-0.
Next to the plate, Carlos Beltran.
No importa. ¿Qué? Voy ahora.
1-0 the count. Looks like me swinging. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Sweeper misses the zone.
¿Qué pasa? Voy ahora.
Connects. Hammers one to right center. Tatis moves under it. All day long, he bitty bombs. Next is the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Breaking ball catches the corner at the knees. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and that's out number 3. The All-Star. Cody Bellinger leads off the top of the 6th.
Cabrón.
Trout emptying the tank. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Leadoff hitter retired to the 6th. Nolan Arenado approaches the box as a parallel 2 card. Count is 0-1.
Moviéndome con las putas bases por bola, cabrón, y tirando pelfe.
Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. Hit on the ground to third. Keeps it inside the
Ese tu
chalk fair
batea
ball.
armado.
Alvarez can't secure it. And he'll pull into second safely. Number 2 deals himself into the box. Triple digits, and it's smashed deep. Out of here. Home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. Adley Rutschman to the plate with the bases empty, thanks to the youngster from the MLB Draft Series. Rutschman swings and drives it. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate. An opportunity to bring Adley home. Swung on, hit hard to left.
Mira eso, loco. Eso no es un bombo.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Vete para la mierda, loco. Ia.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Left Cuba in 2016 to play pro ball. Signed with the Dodgers before they traded him to Houston. Alvarez gets a hold of one. Good hang time. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here,
Él le da 2 veces más loco y me la saca con Jordan Alvarez. Yo le hago 2 good timing y se quedan, la verdad.
Just swinging at the breeze. In the air to center. Trout camps under it. Takes it in for the out. And now, Bobby Witt Jr. Rolls one over. Witt out at first. A Tops Now Series member steps in the box. Cole Carrick. The Tops Now Series celebrates the best moments in Major League Baseball. I think we can all agree that this is a fun collection of cards. Check swing appeal, and they rule it no swing. And the lefty kicks and delivers. 103 and fouls it away. The hands are quick, and the pitch rolled over. Should be easy work. Out with room to spare, and that's... Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Paul Skeens going strong, taking the mound here in the 7th. Swings and hits it hard. Good for a base hit, and they have a runner on now. Ozzie Albies is the next to hit. Hits it foul. Not a strike. And that one's foul. Refusing to go down. Now there's a bullet down the line, but that's a foul ball. Runner at first with nobody out. Spit on that one. Excuse me, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm kind of a big deal. Have you ever heard of the Red Diamond Club? That gives them a 3-run lead here in the late stages. Trout up now following that home run from Ozzie Albies. The wind of the pitch. Swings, and now this one is hit well, too. I think they just went back-to-back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. Bellinger up now following that home run from Mike Trout. Goes with the sinker. Not uncommon for him to start an at-bat with that pitch. Swung on and belted. Not again. Not again. Say goodbye. This one is headed out of here. They've gone back to back to back. Arenado gets a chance to swing it after watching Cody Bellinger send one over the wall.
Oh, that's inside.
The All-Stars have allowed 4 runs to score this frame. Goodness. Liner, and oh, that got him.
Ese tipo tiene que estar bien cojonado.
Number two,
Now
freshly
pitching,
dealt to the plate.
Jacob.
Good day.
Pinch hitting,
Ketel Marte,
Ketel
the batter they'll send to the plate, is a pinch hitter. Not happening. Swings and lifts one to center. Trout glamping under it. Squeezes it, and now one away. In the box now, here's Adley Rutschman. In the air, out to left. Alvarez parked under it. Hey now, you're a you-know-what. Next up here in the
Up
7th,
next for
Fernando
Uranus,
Tatis Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
On the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Gets it to first. Safe
He's
to
safe.
first. And he beats the throw. Everyone's safe. Yordan Alvarez up now with 2 runners on base.
Ball.
Gamecocks, runners at first and second. Just
Nope.
looking for a
That's
strike.
inside.
Shattered off the bat. That's going, gone. That home run is a testament to strength and timing. And now it's an 8-run lead as we get closer to the finish line. Caminera digs in after watching Yordan Alvarez go deep. Ripped on a line to center. That's a hit. That was nice. You know what you're doing with this card. Now a chance for Ozzie Albies. 0-1 the count.
fallé.
Fly ball to center. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. 8 runs separating these 2 teams at the moment. Mookie Betts gets the inning going with his team down big. Kicks and delivers. Spoils 101. The 1-1. Goes back to the slider. A base hit. Trout up now to follow the leadoff hit from Mookie Betts. Starts the at-bat with a ball. That can't be fun to catch. Yes. Went with the change, but misses. Not
Inside ball.
what you wanted. In the air to left. Bellinger camping under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Yordan Alvarez up next to the dish. You confused him there. And a base hit laced into right. And 2 on now as they have a rally going. Albert Pujols up now with runners at first and second. 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs and a strikeout.
Ball.
Went with the
That's
slider,
inside.
but misses. Swung on and driven deep. Going back. It's caught on the track, And the runner will tag and up to third safely with 2 gone. Carlos Beltran at the dish with runners at the corners. That doesn't catch the zone. Two 0 is the count. That had some zip. Fastball is fouled. Belts one deep. On its way into the bleachers and gone. A home run. And now they trail by 5 here in the late stages. Kyle Schwarber up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. So we head to the 8th. Stepping aside now for a moment. Welcome back. It's a 5-run game. Mike Trout leading things off, up by 5. Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. Cody Bellinger steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Miss. 2-0 the count now. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. 2-1, fires. Off target.
That's down.
Goes with the fastball for a strike. 2-strike fastball is fouled off. On the ground up the middle. It's through for a hit. Trout rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores easily. And now it's a 6-run lead. Nolan Arenado next to hit after the RBI single. Puts the slider in play. Alvarez calling for it. Brings it in. 1 away in the top of the 8th. Ketel Marte shuffles into the box. Swings and Marte squares one up. Alvarez with no quit. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Adley Rutschman digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Just watch it go. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swing at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Fernando Tatis Jr. is next to the plate. Makes contact with the slider, but it's foul. Swung on and belted. Not again. Not again. Say goodbye. This one is headed out of here. They've gone back to back to back. Alvarez comes to the plate now following that home run from Fernando Tatis Jr. Fly ball to right. Beltran with maximum effort. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Junior Caminera now at the plate. Not going to do it. Here comes a pitch. Misses with the changeup. Absolutely tattooed. You could hear off the bat it wasn't staying in play. It's gone. What a cut that was. So I think we're just about ready to wrap this one up. It's getting late. Next up here in the 8th inning, Ozzie Albies timing up the off-speed pitch. Alvarez towards the chalk. Near the line and makes the catch. Welcome back. This game isn't exactly close at the moment. Ozzie Albies bats first this inning. The count is 1-0. out of the zone. The 2-1. Swings, it's a ground ball to third, and that's just foul. Hanging tough. Three balls and two strikes. Swing, and here's another drive. Going back, and it's gone.
Mío.
A multi-homer performance, and that one had no chance of staying in the yard. Way out of here. Bobby Witt Jr. comes to the plate after the leadoff homer.
Now pitching, Keith Fulk.
Hit on the ground to the left side. To first. Now one away. Cole Carey is the batter now.
Tampa Bay, the catcher, Cole Carey.
Empty swing at the cutter.
Man.
Swings and misses out in front. That's a strikeout, and only needed 3 pitches to do it. Mookie Betts shuffles to the plate for his next at-bat. 0-1 on the way. That was filthy. Ground ball smoked up the middle. Albies over to first. Ball game. The mercy rule is the MVP today.
Eres la niña de mis ojos, eres todo lo que quiero yo.